Uh, hey honey. Uh, nice to, nice to see you're back. Yep, I got all the chores done. Did the dishes, cleaned the floors, took the dog out a couple of times. I still don't know why or how you convinced me to get that thing, especially with how much it tries to bite me. Anyway, well, because I did all of that, can I finally do it? Yes! Okay, so, today, the little things that I know a lot about are on frogs. So, it's a bunch of frog facts. So, frogs are amphibians, but they're actually part of the order called Anura, which means without tail, because, frogs don't have tails. Duh. But, that's not it. Scientists have described over 7,000 different frog species, which, well, it's a lot of little froggies, and I love frogs, which I don't think that includes toads, though. Toads are also really nice, because, toads are, they're bigger and they're fatter, but they're also, kind of cute, because I just love frogs. Oh yeah, getting sidetracked. But, frogs live on every single continent that isn't Antarctica, because, nothing lives on Antarctica. I can't talk, can I? You know what I meant. Antarctica, yeah. Most frogs, well, you know how they work. They begin with tadpoles, where they grow their legs, they absorb their tails into them, and then they become froglets. Yep, that's what, not quite tadpole, but not quite frogs are called, froglets. The biggest frog can grow to about 6.5 pounds. The tiniest frog, the Pedrophine amanuensis, is only about 7 to 8 millimeters long. There are tree frogs. Tree frogs are... Have you ever seen a tree frog? Yeah, I guess... Yeah, it makes sense. There aren't many around here, but they can just, effectively, walk on, windows, because, they've got these really cool, sticky toe pads, which are, they've got, these little microscopic stings on them, which let them stick to objects, and they're really good frogs, no matter what Tirzu says. But, well, some frogs can eat a bug in less than 0.1, or in less than 1/10 of a second, sorry. Yeah, they're simply that good. Frogs, also, they usually have 4 fingers on their front feet and 5 on their back. But not always, some have different, but frogs do not have ribs, which is kind of cool. Imagine if you didn't have ribs. Actually, what do ribs actually do in the human body? All I've ever really heard about them is them stabbing your lungs. Why do we have ribs? Oh, yeah, that makes... Oh, yeah. Sorry if that was a bit dumb, but... yeah. It's... yeah. So each frog species has a different call that they make to call each other, and in addition, a group of frogs is called an army. So if I ever get 3 frogs and I tell you, I'm going to tell you that I have an army of frogs. Which, I hope I do. I love frogs so much. They're so cute and little squishy. I should next time I get to do this, I'm going to tell you about rats. Because rats are also, the most adorable little things you've ever seen. You may think rats are horrifying and, scary. No, they are awesome little guys. And they're also great. Oh, yeah. Yep. Sorry. Getting distracted again. So, poison dart frogs, the reason why they're so bright is actually as a warning. They're effectively saying, hey, don't eat me. I'm gonna kill you if you do. Which helps scare off predators, because they're like, well, I don't really want to eat that frog because I am a smart burb, and I know that if I eat that frog, I will die, and I don't want to die. So as such, I will avoid eating the frog. Mwahaha. Yeah. The most toxic land animal is the golden poisoned frog. Yep, frogs beat out everything in that aspect, which is just amazing. Because frogs are the best, as you are hearing. Some frogs can actually jump over 20 times their body length in a single leap. In addition to this, a lot of frogs are actually nocturnal. And yeah, they don't just eat bugs. Some bigger frogs can eat mice. Yeah, I don't like that one as much either, just because I like mice and rats. But anyway, well, they can get eaten by other things, including herons, snakes, some fish, bigger mammals, and also some larger frogs. But yeah, frog cannibalism is a thing, unfortunately. When frogs are grabbed, they'll do their whole, like, distress call, and that sounds like they are just screaming, and it is really funny. Have you ever heard one? No? Okay, I'll imitate it. It's like, they're going, and they'll go, ow, my throat. Yeah, I'm okay. Oh, I don't have much time left. I gotta get through more of these. Let's see here. Some frogs actually don't become tadpoles. They just start as froglets and then turn to frogs. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think. The American bullfrog has actually become an invasive species in some place, which isn't really surprising. Those things are a lot bigger than you think it is. But, did you know that, like, frogs that live in streams actually have different bodies from the ones that don't? Those stream frogs tend to have slimmer bodies and longer limbs. Meanwhile, terrestrial frogs usually have rougher skin, which resists drying. In addition, island frogs will sometimes, their calls or sizes will change from their normal type because they're alone and they'll adapt. In addition, the word frog in English comes from an Old English word, frogga. Yep, it's not the most different thing ever. But frogs can actually estimate distance, which is cool, but also it works, yeah. But many frogs, they can actually regenerate. Not huge things, but like, if they lose like a toe, they can regrow a toe. They'll also oh, I'm out of time. Can I give you one more, please? Yeah. So, there is a type of frog that will live with tarantulas because the tarantulas they're too big to stop like little mites and stuff from killing their eggs. So the frog will live with the tarantula, and it'll eat all the little mites and like little things that would kill the eggs, and then the tarantula just protects the frog. It's really cool. Yeah, I am passionate about frogs. I just like them. Yeah, I like them. Well, do you think I could do some more tomorrow? Yes. I'll probably do rats or octopi next, but